Whitlock, is what LeBron doing more impressive than AI?
I looked into this morning when this topic came up, and I think it's very, very close. You can kind of go either way on this.
Cut that off. Stop.
You can go either way.
Stop that. You can't go either way, brother. There's no way you could go either way with this.
Then who?
Allen Iverson is so much harder for what Allen Iverson did at his size, his slight build. He's always on the floor. What he's doing is way more impressive than what LeBron is doing, because LeBron, you just hit on it. How big is he? 6'9", 260. He could play bully ball. Allen Iverson can't play bully ball. And how many times was pound for pound, how many times was AI getting knocked to the floor, getting right back up? And the way he can electrify the crowd, not only with his crossover, but the way he scores, man. It was just unbelievable. It was hard to guard. I actually had to guard him. So I played with LeBron. I had to guard AI. AI never stopped moving. He never took a play off, and he played hard on both sides of the court. He didn't take rest on defense.
What?
There's a difference.
How?
There's a difference between a heavyweight, Muhammad Ali and Joe Louis.
Okay.
You never hear him compared to Sugar Ray Robinson or Sugar Ray Leonard.
But this basketball, not boxing.
No, it's about LeBron, and what he's doing is every bit as impressive as what Iverson did. Iverson's
it's a lot easier. Listen, this NBA is a lot easier for LeBron James. The rules benefit LeBron James at being 6'8", 260, and you can run where you want to. There's no resistance, no hand checking, freedom of movement. AI was going, listen, I put AI on his butt one game. Me and him met, I laid him out, got up, told me I like that. I hit LeBron like that, LeBron go lay there, grab his face. It's a difference. That man is a bad man at his size.
LeBron is...
Your size.
LeBron, well, I'm pretty ripped. But LeBron, his efficiency is remarkable. If I told you a movie made $300 million, but then I told you the budget was $300 million, you'd be like, that's not very efficient. LeBron is literally... He's 56%, over half the shots he let go. Now, Iverson had this Westbrook thing where you're like, man, it's just activity. He is going a million miles an hour.
He had to sneak him in.
See, you always go sneak. Listen, always go throw shots at my guy.
Westbrook every time.
You gonna throw shots at the guy.
I want efficiency. You got to tell me when you're giving me 38% from the floor, that's just a lot of movement. Is it efficient?
But who else did AI? Listen, who else did Allen Iverson
Larry
have
Brown.
On his team.
One of the great coaches.
On his team.
Dikembe Mutombo, the defensive player of the year.
But that's an offensive liability, though.
7 foot defensive player. Defense wins championships.
How many points Dikembe score?
Again, I'll say it, Game 5 in Boston.
Aaron, listen, who was their second leading scorer on Philadelphia team?
Aaron McKee, probably.
And Eric Show.
Eric Snow.
You don't even know his name.
You don't even know his name.
Brother,
so who is the best player throughout AI's tenure that he played with the Philadelphia 76ers?
Probably Dikembe Mutombo, defensive player of the year.
Derek Coleman.
Iguodala, maybe.
Oh, wow. Andre Iguodala.
Just think about it. You know what I'm saying? But just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the talent level.
He had Larry Brown. He had Dikembe Mutombo. They won 56 games in the regular season.
Putting the ball in the hole.
Why did they win 56 games?
They were the #1 seed.
Why did they win 56 games? Why were they #1 seed?
LeBron is playing, and again, I think this is very close.
He was a 4th seed in this NBA. This man a 1 seed in the
playing with brand new teammates.
Jay,
he just got in February.
But if he's arguably the best player in the game,
playing with Ty Lue,
that's
injured
a championship
Kevin
coach.
Love.
That's a championship coach.
Come on.
Kevin Love, multi-year All-Star, right?
Future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer, right?
It's not Larry Brown, one of the greatest coaches ever. Everywhere Larry Brown went,
hey, Larry Brown,
did they get along?
Larry Brown didn't.
So you mentioned Larry Brown and AI. Did they get along?
No, but did he get the best out of AI?
You can sit over there and AI gonna give you the best.
Hey, I want to.
You could have coached the Philadelphia 76ers then, and guess what AI was gonna average?
Okay, what the coach got to do with him putting the ball in the hole? Nothing. He didn't help him put the ball. Who was getting hit and put on the ground, and who was the one bouncing back up, going right back to the rack?
You guys like Iverson because the small athlete overcame. I don't care. Just give me the numbers.
No,
I'll
we
take
talking
the
about
bigger guy who's more efficient.
You tell me you don't like stats, but you always yelling stats. You just gave me some right now. But
okay.
Listen, so LeBron is so big and so
Dominant.
strong. We talking about what's more impressive. It's more impressive that AI did that. I expect LeBron to be able to get away with bully ball. Look how he's scoring on Terry Rozier. It's so easy. So easy. Think about how he's getting trapped every time AI touched the ball.
Yes.
He's getting a chance to go one-on-one, LeBron is. AI never got an opportunity to play one-on-one ball.
If you could hand check LeBron James, would he be, like, if you could hand check him?
I don't know, he's so strong.
You know what I'm saying? But if you can get into him and play him the way guys played AI and them early, like late 90s, early 2000s team, if you can get into him that way,
What's gonna
still
happen?
be great.
He's not gonna be the MVP?
Still be great, but it's a difference, man, the way he has to approach the game. You know what I'm saying? Right now, there's no resistance from him. When's the last time you heard somebody say somebody scored an easy 44?
They didn't even know that he's had 40.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how soft it was.
Just think about it. When was the last time you heard anybody say somebody an easy 44? That don't happen. You score 44, you put in work. You know what I'm saying? On 28 shots, come on, man. Like,
I tend to lean with y'all on Iverson just because of his size, but it's close, man. What LeBron's doing is historic,
he's
man.
great. Look,
He's going to finish with like 8 40-point games in this play.
As of right now, what was more?
I got him going for 50 the next one. In Boston, I got him going for like 50.
If you allow LeBron to play one-on-one with Terry Rozier in the post and no double team comes, it's going to be easy. I mean, that's easy money right there. That's like him being in the gym with nobody on it. AI was getting doubled every time he touched the ball. He never got an opportunity to play one-on-one.
Scored 30 of his 44 points in the paint, man. Something like that. Like, that's
easy money.
Come on, man.
Cowherd, LeBron now has all the momentum. Did he eliminate the Celtics last night?
No, these are okay teams. We have a great team left, Golden State. That's a great team. We have a good team, Houston. And then we have a bunch of guys. I mean, these teams can't win on the road. Last 2 games, Boston is out of it 8 minutes in. Come on now. Very good teams put up a fight. Great teams can win. These 2 teams can't win a road game.
LeBron has proven, and the Cavaliers have proven, they can win on the road. It's Boston that has proven they can't. LeBron James, they've unleashed the monster. And I think these kids in Boston had a nice run. It's been great, but they've overachieved. And I think Brad Stevens is a great coach. But at the end of the day, a coach is limited to what his players can do. And LeBron can do everything. And so that gives Ty Lue more options of what he can do with his team. I think it's curtains. This series is over. LeBron took control of it last night. I don't think Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, the kid, Terry Rozier.
You trust?
The kid.
I trust LeBron James roster.
I trust LeBron James.
Yeah.
As so do I. Like, no, I just think, like, it's a mental edge. Like, I think the way they lost Game 3, Boston that is, and then coming back and Cleveland jumping on them again, you know, I think Cleveland has a recipe now. And LeBron, like you said, like Brad said, he's the best at figuring the game plan out during the course of the game. You know, so this series is over. You know, I think Cleveland closes out in 6. I was telling people yesterday, if Cleveland win last night, they finished them off in 6.
I agree with you with the fact that last night was pivotal for the Celtics to win if they had a chance to win this series. But losing, it's over. This series done with. And I'm 6 or 7, obviously. Yeah. But I think that Boston might go back because they are a different animal at home. It seems like the crowd energizes them. They have a little bit more energy, and that, I think that's been their problem is they don't know how to harness that energy from home and bring it on the road. And that's part of being young and maturing. But there's no way they don't have LeBron James. Now, I think their back is all the way up against the wall. Boston is, and this is going to be a learning experience for them. Just like when LeBron lost in 2011, he has to lose sometimes to know how to win. I'm not a big fan of that, but sometimes that's just the nature of the beast, and that's how it goes. So I see a young Boston team taking this and learning from this, and then adding Hayward and Kyrie Irving being extremely dangerous next year and a real threat to come out of the East.
If I said to you, next game for Cleveland, outside of LeBron, who will deliver? Nobody knows. On the road, these guys, we know LeBron will be great. Who's going to deliver for Cleveland on the road in Game 5?
There's something LeBron does, the Kenyon's talking about mentally. When you're out on the court with a 6'9", 265-pound guy that you sit there, everybody gets a taste of LeBron because they switch and everybody gets dominated by him. and that's mentally taxing on you. That's where I think Boston's at. It's like when George Foreman was so dominant as a boxer, he would just overwhelm you. And there is no Muhammad Ali answer for LeBron James when he starts overwhelming you with those blows and punches. You just melt. I guess Golden State would be the Muhammad Ali.
Definitely.
As a
There's
group,
no Muhammad in the East.
As a group, they can. But stopping LeBron's punches, I want to throw a slight curveball. I listened to them talk about LeBron last night, and it started to remind me of the way the broadcasters talked about Larry Bird in his heyday. And LeBron has that same swagger in a different way that Larry Bird, he was so stupefying. Like, how can this white cat that can barely jump, how can he dominate us like that? And it was mesmerizing. And the broadcasters now, when they talk about LeBron, he's here 2 hours before the game, shooting up. Kyle Korver last night was like, he holds us all accountable because why aren't you here at practice 15 minutes early? I was here an hour early. This is all the kind of stuff they said about Larry Bird, and it's all true about LeBron. He really is a genius at basketball and figuring out different matchups and figuring out how to mentally dominate. Go back to what he did to Draymond Green when they came down 3-1. I got to give the dude credit.